we're back. It's Vulcan. We're down from Black Panther because we can't wait, and I am totally excited. What are your thoughts?
Excited.
Excited.
Well.
I mean, Coogler. Have you seen Fruitvale Station?
Of course.
Yeah, so that was amazing. Then we got Creed, and now we got Creed 2, Black Panther. Hopefully they rope him down for Black Panther 2, because, you know, Michael B. Jordan's, like, swinging out of the park every time he works with him, so he should stick that way.
Definitely.
Because, like, that bombshell of Fantastic Four, he learned his lesson, hopefully. Anyways, I mean, what were your initial thoughts when the first trailer came out? I was like...
I've never seen the trailers.
Oh, you never?
I stopped watching trailers.
Okay. So I was pumped. I mean, maybe later on, but at first I was like, oh... Right, this movie exists, but the trailer, the marketing was done really well, and then we get to see more of like Shuri, like the sister, and just like more of the world. I was pumped. I mean, for me, I'm like the opposite of you now. I watch everything I can because I like don't care. Like when Last Jedi came out, I literally watched anything that came out because I'm just like I want to see how they pull it off.
I'm excited for the Kendrick Lamar soundtrack. Actually.
Oh yeah. Have you heard it yet?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So I wonder how they're gonna use that in, because I haven't listened to it, but I look forward to that. But yeah, like I read reviews. Everyone's like, it's super great. It's raving. Yeah. But I did hear a review where it's like it feels like two movies. So there's a very disjointed connection thing.
We'll see.
So I mean, that's kind of nice to see someone like saying that, because everything I heard was just, it's great, but I haven't heard an actual like it's great, but. So I like to know the buts.
You're right.
Because so then I look forward to that, and I look forward to just knowing about Wakanda. I think. From what I heard, you're gonna care about it, and that's great because Asgard. No one cared about Asgard when they first showed up. So, anyways, I look forward to it. The fight sequences, the tech. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing for me is like just to see how
the bodysuit, the
bodysuit, how they're gonna push for tech because like Feige said she's smarter than Stark, so it's just like what's gonna go down with that. So. Tons of stuff. So looking forward to it. Super pumped. Cannot wait. This is before and this is after. No hands is amazing. So we are done here, Black Panther. It is late, so let's get this done fast.
Almost one.
So yeah, almost one. It was good. First of all, like a good standalone. I think you can go in blind like you did. So how did you feel about it?
It was really enjoyable. I liked it a lot. I like how different it is from Thor.
Yeah.
And other Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think for me it's like the best. Not say the best, but like top 3 origin films. Like
really?
It's done really well.
Origin film. Yeah. Origin
like
film.
The first one for it. Like it's up there. I think. I don't know. Comparative to Iron Man, because Iron Man and Guardians right now. I feel like those are the best origin films. But I feel like all 3 of them are good in what they do, and they're all different things.
I like also like how it's not a setup film. Okay, let's watch the sequel. Let's watch more in Avengers. Like if you watch
there is 2 post-credit scenes, but just an FYI, they don't really build up anything that you don't really know, so that's always a plus.
Yes.
Because like I love how in Avengers they just went to each Swarma, like it didn't matter, but it just or like how. Ragnarok, Homecoming for Captain America and those safety videos. That was great. Anyways, back to this film. So first of all, I really dug the Wakanda stuff and the costume design and just like the atmosphere. I think that was the biggest thing, because going in, it's like, why would you like Wakanda stuff? It's because they have this system set up. So if you don't know, there's like a challenge section, but like it's not just like, oh, we're doing this because of tradition, but rather they do it, but there's like it's an atmospheric involvement. Like there's 2 guys fighting in the middle, but everyone's sort of involved in the fight. They have rituals that they have to do, and felt that it made it more just realistic rather than just like, hey, we got 2 guys fighting, let's just watch.
The dream sequences, sometimes dream sequences, I do think it was a drag, like it slows down the pace of the movie, but I think the few dream sequences in here from Michael B. Jordan's and also characters for his name.
Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panthers.
T'Challa.
Yeah. I think it's needed to kind of know the character's background.
Right. I think it builds like just what their motivation. And then the tone is so different that it's like appreciative, because everything's super loud or like so much things are happening, but once you hit the dream sequences, it's really slow and somber. So like I feel like Coogler did a great job just building the atmosphere whenever it was needed. Say like, when we first have Black Panther coming back to Wakanda, that was great. Like it built, like you felt his excitement.
Yeah.
And just every emotions, like the bigger ones, like the reveal of like Killmonger's like motivations, why he's doing this, or like the dream sequences, or just like everything. I think Atmosphere, like Coogler did a really good job to capture that.
Yeah.
So it's not just like a one person, one band man type of thing. Because I feel like sometimes movies do that, where just like it's just important to this one character, but you're like, okay, so what's the point?
Yeah.
But it's like a all around.
It's important to this whole story.
Yeah.
The character's motive is really important to the whole story.
Also enjoyed Shuri, a newcomer. It's like a pretty new actress, and she really was just great fun. Like just her excitement with all the tech stuff.
Less mean version of Tony Stark.
Yes, a happy version of Tony Stark. That's not a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Nyong'o.
I can't pronounce. But
Lupita Nyong'o. Lupita.
Yeah, Lupita Nyong'o. But she was a good contrast and foil to T'Challa, like where she's just really pushing for the whole spread the world type of thing.
With peace.
Yeah, with peace.
The whole thing, the whole conflict is about either peace or violence.
Right.
Could bring world to unity.
And also we have the woman from Walking Dead. She had some pretty good monologues and just good presence. I think everyone had really good presence in this film. I think building off the whole atmosphere. I think as a director, he really got the actors to just get in there, like really fulfill their roles, because like I didn't feel like anyone was like awkward or miscast. Like even like side characters, they had their moments, and I think most reviews did say this, that most characters had their moments, and once they do hit their moments, it's like whoa, like you get them. It's not just like a random.
Andy Serkis's character is more like a crazy maniac.
Yeah, I think he ramped it up since we last saw him in Age of Ultron. So that's done. I like the guy. I can't pronounce his name, but the white ape guy, like the tribe in the mountain. I really like his sequence. Like even though he was introduced in the beginning, but he still had that like presence when he showed up, and it's not just like a random throwaway. Oh, we need to have someone to help us.
Yeah.
But what you brought up though, the sequence with Killmonger and Daniel Lapuya. Like how that setup was kind of weak, and I agree.
The weakest one. It was the weakest of all. I'm not saying it's a bad setup, but it's like compared to the other colorful things, the other great thing that's happening in the movie, like I would say that was like the weakest thing.
Yeah, because I think it was like shoehorning it in, as in like we need to make things huge.
Yeah, we made it more like a Civil War kind of thing. More like we should stop fighting with each other and fight like the enemy outside.
And I think that was like the drastic difference between like the first half of the movie, where it's like understanding T'Challa and his like role, and then you got Killmonger who shows up. And I don't know, even though it's a very two movie, like I feel like it's the first and the second half, I don't necessarily think it's two separate movies, because I feel like it wouldn't stand on its own. But like, what are you gonna do to just like what, Black Panther fighting thugs throughout the entire film or something?
Just great editing and just great narration really makes a difference here.
Yeah, and I think Killmonger is another good addition to the villain roster of Marvel. I mean, like Hela, I feel like what had the same sort of like motivation, where she's just pissed off at the family and she wants to get back. Yeah. But here with Killmonger, it's like the acting. Like I'm surprised. Like Michael B. Jordan like hit it out of the park, and it's just like he did so much better with what he had compared to Cate Blanchett. I mean, like Cate Blanchett, crazy actress, really talented, but I don't think she really worked well, or maybe the whole picture thing was like, Hela was the weakest part of Ragnarok. Like you didn't really care.
I wanted to care so badly.
I wanted to care because it's her, and she's playing this like really badass, but nothing really happens. But here with Michael B. Jordan, it's like same motivation. Like
you can feel his rage, like not just like from his look, but like from his body language.
And it's not just like a typical villain, like he's just pissed off, but rather with like social issues now, it's like you feel like that anger, as in like you know, or like Wakanda doesn't suffer, Americans suffer because of like, you know, they were slaves and whatnot, and he has all this like rage inside of him, and he done a great job.
Yeah, thinking he could liberate the whole nation or the whole world.
Yeah, I mean, like granted, he comes off as an asshole, but like his motivation is just like, you know, you guys been sitting on this. Like,
he's an extremist.
Yeah. And anyway, so everyone was great. Good chemistry, good atmosphere, good presence. And I think my little tidbit would be the action sequences. I just feel like there was a lot of shots with the setup could have been like
The
more
one in
back.
Korea was great though. Like,
Yeah,
the
that was
sequence in
great. But I
Korea
felt
was
like the challenge for the
great.
throne
Everything
fight,
just went downhill from Korea.
Yeah.
Action-wise.
Action-wise, I don't know. Like I seen Winter Soldier, and I just like that is my up there
Just
for.
can't compare it to
know.
Soldier.
But I don't know. It's just like maybe in the future, just more pull back, let them fight, have them actually fight. I mean, like you were saying, because those fights were very atmospheric. Like you got into like the emotions and everything. But for me, I just want more technical skill. But you know,
More
they're
stunts.
actors. You know, I know. They're just getting super buff, but they're not really fighting, which pisses me off. But anyways, we enjoyed it. Go check it out. Remember, 2 post-credit sequences. It was great. It was good, and I'm glad this is a new addition to the Marvel Universe.
Yep.
And we are done
Excited.
here.
Very
This is a
excited.
very long video, so this is it for the before and after for Black Panther. Later.